Minecraft's new updates are boring. Since it first released back in 2009, Minecraft has had many updates that fundamentally changed the game and kept the community excited and thriving. But more recently, the updates have been underwhelming. They just aren't changing things up in a big way. Not that these updates aren't fun. I love playing around with new features, but none of the more recent updates add anything that really alters gameplay. We've gotten a few new mobs, biomes, and some interesting items, as well as some new structures, but none of these updates have changed the game unavoidably. I can speak to this. In my Minecraft world that I've been playing for months now, I've explored thousands of blocks. I mean, my house is literally 2,000 blocks away from spawn, but I haven't really seen any of the new features besides some of the new wolves. Stuff like the trial chambers that were just added in 1.21. Although they are considered fairly common according to the Minecraft wiki, they spawn at -20, so you have to explore fairly deep to find one, unless you want to trade with the right villager for long enough to get the right map to find one. And in 1.20 a year ago, they added camels, the sniffer, cherry trees, armor trims, which are pretty cool, and trail ruins, which, even though I've been playing Minecraft quite a bit since this update, I haven't found even one. You have to go out of your way or just get lucky to actually experience the bulk of these updates. When a new update comes out, the first thing I feel is excited. Oh cool, there's a new update. I might open up a creative world and mess around with it for a while. It's fun to watch some YouTubers go over new features, but after that, maybe a couple days of playing around with it, I'm bored. So what does this mean? Am I just tired of Minecraft? Have the devs run out of ideas? Do they just not care? Or is it something else? What exactly does the game need most that I'd like to see? I'll answer that in a bit, but first I should clarify some more. I have 3 criteria on my list that make an ideal Minecraft update, and there's 2 updates in recent years that serve as perfect examples of what I'm looking for. On June 23, 2020, the 1.16 Nether update was released, adding 4 biomes, new mobs, and plenty of items and mechanics. After this update, exploring the Nether was fun and exciting, and since going to the Nether is necessary to beat the game, this is something that many people will experience just by playing. This update added a new way to get pearls and also made finding the fortress harder, which incentivizes exploration. And another reason to explore was also added. Found in the depths of the Nether, Netherite changed armor and tools and added a whole new class that is pretty overpowered. This update checked all the boxes of what I'm looking for in an update, and the same goes for this next update. The long-awaited cave update, 1.17 and 18. This update changed world generation in Minecraft, adding 64 blocks into the negative. Caves were unrecognizable after this update, even having multiple cave biomes. On top of that, mountains and mountain ranges became much larger, and multiple mountain biomes were added, as well as powdered snow. There were also a few mobs and items, as well as amethyst geodes and copper. Anyway, personally speaking, this update completely revitalized my enjoyment of the game. Exploring caves before this update was often tedious and boring, but now it feels like a grand adventure. And the new caves are everywhere. You don't have to explore for more than a few minutes to find one. These 2 updates fit all 3 criteria perfectly. They changed a fundamental part of the game, they made gameplay more fun and got people excited to play, as opposed to recent updates which really only had some small stuff that most casual players will never interact with. So what's going on? Is this just on me? Have I grown out of Minecraft? No, I know that's not true. I love Minecraft, and it might be a somewhat childish pick, but I would be lying if I said this isn't my very favorite game. I want the community to keep thriving, and I want the game to keep growing so it can continue to be the endless adventure it always has been for me since I was a kid. So, what else? Have the devs really run out of ideas? I don't think so. It's clear, even in the newest updates, that they have so much in store for this game. And I don't think it's that they don't care either. They clearly have a passion for creating this game and giving the community a good experience. They constantly update the game based on players' input to make sure they have the best experience. It could be that big game-changing updates like 1.16 and 1.18 take a while to make. That can't be the full story because even though Caves and Cliffs came out in 2 parts, both these big updates came out back to back in 2020 and 2021. So what else is going on? My hope is that there's some big update waiting in the wings that will change the game completely. It would add or change something that makes Minecraft feel like a grand adventure once again. But if I'm being honest, I don't know if that's going to happen. It could be that we're doomed to an eternity of fun, but ultimately mediocre updates. But I know that's not going to happen. I know that Mojang cares about the input of fans, despite how this most recent mob vote went. They're consistently making changes to make the game more fun for everyone. So my hope is that they'll take into account the opinions of me and other vocal Minecraft fans like you when developing future updates. So, what do you want next for Minecraft? I mean, you. Leave a comment down below suggesting some changes. Oh, and while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? I already know you've been enjoying this video, and of course there'll be more videos like this, so I know you won't regret it, but if you do, you can always unsubscribe later. Oh, what? You want to know what I want next for Minecraft? Well, there are two things that I would love to see in Minecraft. First, I think it's pretty obvious that they'll eventually do something with the portals in ancient cities. That could be the next big update they're working on. A new dimension sounds like something that would take more time, and it's one of the things that I would like to see most. It could potentially check all the boxes on my list. It would add or change something fundamental. It would make gameplay more fun and get people excited to play again. They could rework how the warden spawns. It's clearly not opposed to altering old updates. Maybe they could make the warden the boss of the new dimension and have the current system of wardens be replaced with guards or something. Maybe the warden stays the same and a new boss is added. No matter what, I think adding a skulk dimension would be awesome and good for the game. Another thing I'd love to see is... Gotta be honest and say, this idea is completely stolen from Deja 2. The mod pack he's creating right now sounds amazing. If you're on Java, I suggest keeping up with it and playing it when it comes out. Anyway, you've got to admit that it makes sense. Minecraft already has plenty of magical things in it, like enchantment tables, potions, evokers, and plenty more. It would be amazing to be able to play around with magic, and it would revolutionize combat and add a whole new world to the gameplay of Minecraft. But that's just me. There are plenty other ways to revamp Minecraft. And no matter what, my hope is that Mojang listens to the feedback of the community and takes it into account when developing future updates. Well, that's it. That's all I had to say about Minecraft's updates. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like and all that. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, so if it can work, if you can help me to make it work, that would be awesome. Anyway, thanks again. Bye.